Welcome to EDEM Foundation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for finding time to watch our channel. If you're a new viewer or if you're a returning viewer and you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly we request you to subscribe to our channel, share and comment so that together we can grow. Now, today I want us to discuss on a topic that is very close to my heart, and that is social contract between the citizen of a country and the government of the day. And many of you know that I just came from Kenya, and it's also my first home, so I feel like I'm qualified to actually comment about something that I think has gone wrong. Dear viewers, the social contract between the citizen of Kenya and successful government has long been broken. What does that mean? A social contract is whereby citizens are expected to have responsibilities in order to make sure that they live in a country with peace, a country whereby they live in harmony, they become law-abiding citizens, they pay taxes, and basically they become good citizens. And what is expected of the government? So before we talk about what is expected of the government, let's talk about a citizen from the time they are born. So once a young child is born, the parents have a responsibility of raising that child. The child has a responsibility of going to school, being a good boy, being a good girl, being obedient in school, well behaved, work hard, go to high school, go to tertiary education, universities, colleges, polytechnic, and after they have become adult, they are given a responsibility of being a law-abiding citizen. You pay your taxes, you obey the laws of the land, and basically you do as what is expected of you. So that's the contract that you're given, that's your bait. Now, what is the government expected to do? The government is expected to do, number one, make sure that their citizens are safe. So you protect or ensure there is security of the country, feed the nation, also make sure that the infrastructure of that country are in order. That means good roads, clean water, the nation is fed, there is good education, healthcare, and all the amenities that are needed in a functioning government. That is number one. Number two, the same government is expected to enact laws that are going to be good for the country, good for the citizen, and above all, that have the best interest of the citizen of that country. I want you to not forget the word best interest. Now, the same government is expected to guide its citizens in how they live their life, basically by enacting laws. If there is something that needs to be changed, the government is supposed to inform the citizen, and basically that is how you build the country. The citizens are also expected to be patriotic, love their country, protect their country, and also just basically be proud of where they come from. Now, has the Kenyan citizen been able to honor their bit of the social contract? And I dare say yes. Has the successful government been able to honor their part of that social contract? And emphatically, no. That means that this contract, remember, is unwritten. This contract that is between citizen and the successful government, it was breached by the government. So how did they breach? Look at their responsibility. I know there is a responsibility of security, and today I will not discuss it, but they have failed. There is a responsibility of ensuring that there is enough and proper infrastructure of that country. Good roads. Do you have that? No. Healthcare. Do you have that? No. Good education. Is that in place? No. Clean water. It's not everyone in that country who has access to clean water. But I'm going to pack that, and I'm going to say, look, maybe they struggled in one way or another. But if you look at it, so they have miscalibrated in successful governments, failed their citizens every now and then. Now, you all know that if I have an agreement with you and you breach it, there are consequences, isn't it? Yes. And the consequences is that the citizens of Kenya have continued to suffer because of this bleaching, but at the same time, they have also continued to be helpless, voiceless, and to be honest, the point that we are in now is almost beyond repair. And I'm not going to say it's almost beyond. But today, I also want, the first thing that I want to talk about in this social contract is enacting laws. And I want to talk about a very vulnerable group called special needs kids. Now, successful government, or at least this government of the day, how can you take 3 years to discuss autism bill? What are you talking about? What have you been talking about 3 years? So a child who was 3 when you started this bill is 6 years, so have got 3 more years of suffering. You do nothing to these kids. You don't help them in school. You don't help them even at home. You just ignore them. Until one of you have such a child, you run and drop everything, go and enact these laws so that you can make sure that you benefit from there. That is selfishness. The other thing is that these kids have got no voice. They are not heard. They are not seen. And basically they are at their mercies of their struggling parents. When they go to school, when they're at home, they struggle because they don't have access to at least the basics. When they go to school, they continue suffering because they don't have access to anything. So this is a group of vulnerable citizens that you have terribly failed. When you want to sell Safaricom, you do a bill in the morning, in the evening it is signed to be a bill, and the president is able to actually do what they want to do. Why not these kids? Why not these kids? And I don't want to join other citizens in complaining, but I want to say this. This channel, this Eden Foundation channel, have decided to be the voice of those children. I have decided to render them my voice, my support, and this platform. So this is a platform whereby the citizen of Kenya and any other person from the world is allowed, is invited to come and advocate for these children. We're gonna do what it takes to do our bit. We invite the government, it's not too late, finish that bill, implement it, support these citizens because they need you. A child when they are young, they need you most. This is the time they are helpless. Unless you support them, they have nowhere else to go. And while we appeal to you government to do what it takes, we also remind you that this is the space of that parent, is a space of that child, is a space of any person who want to come and support these kids. And I have to add by saying, this is not limited to Kenya. I'm going to be knocking your doors. I'm going to be writing you emails. I'll be calling you to ask you to join me so that we can support these kids. They have no one to help them. They are completely forgotten. They are ignored. And I'm not sure that anything will be done unless me and you decide to help. So a DEM Foundation, among many other things we're going to do with this channel, is to support these children. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.